Hello, how are you today? You know, we think that God doesn't acknowledge us. We think that God does not hear what we're saying. We think that God is not present with us. That's a big mistake. God is always with us at all times, sees everything, knows everything. He's omniscient, omnipresent. I have a testimony. You decide how you take my testimony. But it's always good to testify. When God always does something for me or to me, or I acknowledge that He did a miracle, or that something happened that was godly or spiritual, I always bear my testimony. I make a video all the time. My video. This testimony I have took place about a month ago. It was on a Tuesday. I know because Tuesday is trash day. We take out the trash for the trash man to pick it up. For some reason, I was in a very rotten mood. I don't know if the devil came to me, or I don't know if I had a bad sleep. It was in the morning time, Tuesday morning. I don't know I had a bad nightly sleep or whatever happened. I was in a bad mood because I was stressed out from all the work I did. Housework, yard work, taking out the trash. So it was Tuesday morning. I had woken up, did my chores, and my emotions were not as good as I thought it was. Why, I don't know. I can't tell you. Usually, I'm used to taking out the trash peacefully. I'm used to making the coffee peacefully. I'm used to sweeping the floors peacefully. I'm used to do a lot of things peacefully. But, and this Tuesday, this trash day, after I did my chores, I got emotional for some reason. Now, I had to take the trash out. So I went downstairs to grab the trash can to take it out. And it was a big hassle because as I tried to go to narrow space by carrying the trash cans from the back of the building to the front, I keep hitting stuff. A couple of times I almost fell holding the trash can. Because the trash can was about 3 or 4 trash cans were something width. So I was in a bad mood, and I was questioning life. I was saying, all this stuff. What am I doing here after all this hard work and doing all this work, and I'm tired and I'm stressed out, and I was like that. You know, that kind of complaint, that kind of morning. Now, while I was taking the trash from the back towards the front, and I keep banging into things with the trash can, I got more irritated. And I said to myself, "Oh, I'm tired of this. I'm just tired. I need to get away. I need a vacation. I need to get away from all this. I just have to have a vacation or something." And then I started to get mad. You know, when you get mad, nobody's around but you. But you talk real loud. You know, but not loud where anybody can hear you outside. But as you move the trash can from the back out to the front of the building, I was saying to myself, you know, kind of loudly, but not that loud. Oh, all this nonsense. All this. I'm tired of this. I'm stressed out. What am I doing all this work for? What? This is I haven't felt that way for a long, long time. So maybe it was stress. I couldn't tell you. And I was saying to myself all loud, "Ooh, nobody cares about me. Nobody knows what I'm doing. Nobody wants to help me." You know that kind of speech. Real loud. What's going on here? I'm by myself. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. For real, I was saying that. So, as I was taking the trash out, as I was banging into many things going from the back to the front of the building, I was taking the trash out, and the trash was piling up quite a ways. You know, when you get too many bags and too many cans, I was taking the cans out, but I also took some bags out too. We took some bags out the night before, but I had to take other bags out too with the cans. I noticed that there was a car in the way, parked right there next to the trash. You have the cans over here, and the bags over here. And I said to myself, let's just nab it. This is the end. This is the end. And I noticed that the car that was there, parked there, underneath the tire, the back tire, was a trash bag. I tried to pull it out of the tire, but it was hard to pull out. And I was screaming, why me, why me, why? Very loudly, but not loud enough for anybody here, outside too much, in the front too much, you know. And I pulled the bag, and I thought I was getting loose. Maybe I can do this. And boom, that's how I did it. All the trash bag broke, all the trash escaped. I had to go inside and get another trash bag, come in, I had to get the broom, I had to get the scoop, the little scoop, and everything to pick the trash up and put it in a new bag. Someone said, oh, God, this is ridiculous. I used God's name. I was mad. Oh, God, this is ridiculous. Oh, God, why this, God? Why this? Why? You know, one of those days. And it had to be the stress. And so I picked the trash up, and I put it into the new bag. Okay? And I got mad. You know what kind of mad? That you feel like kicking that car, but you know it's not going to do anything, so you don't do it? So, man, what's going on here? And then I said to myself very loudly where anybody can hear me passing by, nobody cares about me. Oh, I'm here by myself doing all this. And then I say something real loud. And real loud, I said to myself, I look up to the sky. I'm not lying to you. I'm not. This is a true story. That's come on. No, God can hear us. I looked out into the dark. It was dark. It was dark outside, very early in the morning. I look up to the sky, dark sky, and I yell, God, you don't care about me. Nobody cares about me. You, God, don't care about me. Oh, I won't go through all this stuff. You don't care about me, God. That's the exact word I used. Now, after I said that, right, I put the trash bag in the old trash in the new trash bag, and I put it in the curb. And something told me that car that I felt like kicking, someone told me that car that made me mad, the car that caused me a lot of trouble, someone told me, go to the back of the car and look. Okay? And I didn't do it at first. I just kept moving the trash bags and the trash can and everything to put it together. But I had a feeling. Something told me to look in the back of the car. I looked in the back of the car, and there was a booklet or a pamphlet that somebody put there. I'm not saying, I don't know who put it there. It could be God. It could be somebody else. It was a pamphlet, a religious one. And on the front, written all throughout the cover. You know, the front cover, how you have big prints written down. And it says, real largely. I think it was on the red color print. God cares for you. God cares all about you. Something like that. and someone told me to read that. You know, to look at the pamphlet. You know, in back in the car, how you have how somebody puts a pamphlet back there, maybe to advertise in a church or something. Like I said, I don't know who put it there. But I just say, God, you don't care about me. Nobody does. I was in that kind of mood. God. And so I had a feeling to go in the back of that car and look. I just had a feeling. It was something pulling me, a magnet. And I looked over there, and I looked, says, God cares about you. And reading in a big booklet. So you see, God hears us. He hears us. You see, we don't have to shout like I did. God always is around us. He sees our problems. He knows everything. Let's take Jesus for example. Jesus said in the New Testament, I think Matthew, the book of Matthew, that he will lighten our burdens, that he will help us carry our crosses. And we heavy laden, he'll relieve us. He'll lighten our burdens. Okay? That means that no matter what kind of load we're carrying, emotionally or whatever, Jesus will help us carry our cross, our burdens. You see? And now when I saw that pamphlet say that, I said to God, you don't care, nobody cares. God doesn't care. God doesn't care. I said to myself, oh man, God heard me. I said, okay, thank you, God. I look back into heaven. Thank you, God. I got the message. Thank you. I'm glad you care about me. And I started laughing. So I went from being miserable to laughing. When you know God is hearing you, when God gives you a message, you're not sad about it. You're happy because you know that God's with you. And if God is with you, who can be against you? And this is all a true testimony that I had that day. Okay? Now another testimony was I was on my YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel, and someone wanted me to pray for somebody who fell, hit their head. Doctors say that they may be helpless, they may be dead. It's a life and death situation. And this person has a daughter. And that if I will pray to God for this person to wake up and be okay from the head injury. Now, I was not the only one praying. Lots of people were praying already for this woman. Lots of people were praying for this woman to be okay. But I was asked to pray. You know, so I actually pray among other prayers. And so I told the person who contacted me, I will pray for that person. And I did. And I received a message from the same person that the person we pray for, that not only me, that he or she prayed for, everybody else prayed for, everybody got together and prayed around who all get the message. And I asked God, please, I talked to God. I just want to say, God, help her. I wake her up. I say, God, please, that's the daughter. Doctor says impossible, but God, you do the impossible. When mankind says something's impossible, you make it possible. You're a miracle worker. So that's my prayer. Please wake this person up and let this person be okay. Now, I'm not the only one praying. The person who wrote to me was praying, and I think that this person told me that everybody else was praying too. And so I did my prayer. Not even a day, probably a couple hours or so, or 3 hours or so, the person, they actually prayed for her, for this person who fell, hit the head, was okay. You go back and say, the person's okay. And we praise the Lord. God is a miracle worker. He hears our prayers. He knows when we're suffering. He knows when we're depressed. He knows when we are down on luck. He knows everything. We just got to pray to God, trusting Him, have faith that He's listening. It's hard to believe that. That's right. We live in a world where everything's seen and believing. We watch the news. We see killings. We see financial loss. We see natural disasters like earthquakes and volcano. But you see, if we trust in God and pray to Him and ask Him for help, ask Him to clear us, to help us maintain another day, He'll help us. He'll give us an answer. He'll let you know that He is listening. Now, sometimes we ask God for something and we don't get it. It doesn't mean He's not listening. So sometimes He'll give you a message that He hears your prayer. It doesn't mean that He'll give you what you want. It only means that He hears you. And that's very, very important because God knows what to give you and when to give it to you, whatever you want. Okay? In this case, we were praying, a lot of us were praying for healing, for this person to wake up from this head injury. And this person did wake up from the head injury. Praise be God. Praise be the Lord. So God is with us. He hears us. He sees us. We got to trust in Him. We got to always love Him and let Him know that we put Him first. We need to put God first. He's the Creator. He created the world, but He created the invisible world too. I guess that means the spiritual world, or the microscopic world, because we need a microscope to see germs and everything. He created the invisible world. He created all kind of things. He really cares about us. Now, I just gave you two examples, two stories that are true about God. So keep praying, keep your hope, your faith. And if doctors tell you that the odds of a person that's sick may not pull through the night, pray. Have a prayer group. Where two or one are gathering, there will be. That's what God said, and that's what everybody said in the Bible. Everybody read. That's what everybody read in the Bible. Okay? Jesus said, I'm with you always, even to the end of time. To the end of time. Even to the end of time. And Jesus always tells the truth. He means what He says. So, walk with Jesus every day. Have faith in God. Hope. Put your hope in God. Don't put your hope in a situation that seems hopeless. And you want something to happen that's positive to the situation. Pray and hope in God. During the time of storms that we've been having, like Ida and Larry and all those other storms, put your trust in God. Jesus is your lighthouse. My lighthouse, our lighthouse. When things are dim and dark, when the storm seems to be brewing and coming against us, Jesus is the lighthouse. Let's hope in God and in Jesus. Let's go to the main source of our strength. Remember, God is always present. God always knows everything. God hears everything. God sees everything. You yourself, if you pray, if you hoped in God and Jesus, you too may have a story. Bear your testimony. You never know who may use it, who needs to hear the testimony. And if you have too much burdens to bear, go to Jesus, who will help you carry your daily cross. Whatever you do, have faith, not in a situation to come true, or for a situation to get better. Hope and have faith in God and in Jesus. That's all you got to do. God hears you. He knows what you're going through. All right? Okay. I have to let you go now. Have a good day, and remember, faith, hope, and charity. As long as, yes, Jesus is the way. Okay? Go to Jesus. Go to Jesus. Okay? Pray to God. Rely on a heavenly source, not an earthly source. A source, really. I say source. Earthly source. Okay? So you have a good day, and remember this, okay? And bear your testimony, whatever God or Jesus answers your prayer. Any outcome, bear your testimony. There's people out there who need to hear your testimony, to have faith and hope, okay? All right. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Over and out. Bye-bye.